Yeah, there's no way I'm getting this entire thing on screen. Everything would be too tiny. But basically, you're just going up that first A minor pentatonic shape. And then you go down second shape. And then up the third shape. And then we're going to go down the fourth shape. And then up the fifth. And finally down octave of the first scale shape. So yeah, try and just start at 120. Maybe slow it down a little bit if you need to. But the more time you spend in this problem tempo, the better. And you don't have to go for the entire thing at once. Like, you know, maybe just focus on going up one shape and then down. Then take a little minute or a moment, not a minute. Like maybe. You know, something like that. Just take small little breaks as you go from one to the next. But here we go, the whole thing at 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So this one, I gotta try and get more of a close-up of my right hand here. So yeah, I'm gonna go up real slow with this guy. Like it says, in 1 BPM increments. So yeah, keep your pinky down like that. You could use more fingers if you need to, but at least your pinky, I think that'd be good, because it can really help make sure that you're in a good position here. Because you take your fingers off, you might have a tendency to do stuff like that. So if you keep at least one finger down, you might be in a better position, or better position to stay here. So yeah, the idea is to have the butt of the pick slanted down, and so when you do a downstroke, you're picking down in between the E and the A, and then coming up out of the strings. Now I use my thumb a lot for this kind of thing, but you can use your wrist too. The idea, just try and get used to that motion there, making that kind of, when I say motion, like the motion of the pick, like making the pick go down into the guitar, up and away from the guitar. Okay, let me change how this looks. So here's how it looks at 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, I need to get my hand in position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try moving this a little bit. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. go to, let's see, let's go to 90. 1, 2, 3, 4. You notice I'm not like doing like a big exaggeration at this point, or like really any point. Like it's almost parallel to the string, but there's like just a slight angle of, or slant of the pick. Because that's all you really need, just a slight angle. Nothing serious, like, or severe, nothing extreme. That's perfectly fine, just like that. Because when you change the strings, that's enough to get out of the way. Alright, let's do the 120. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 50, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 180. I'm not asking you to get this fast either. I just want to show how my hand may change when my form will break down. So kind of looking for that. Where does my form go away? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. $200. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's getting pretty tough for me to maintain this kind of position while playing that fast. Because at this point I want to change over to this, but now that's not the technique that we're working on right now. Because if we're doing this, picking down and away, that's a problem, because that's not going to fix the whole string changing thing. So gotta keep that hand here. We cannot let it go this way, because we're trying to change things. So yeah, don't let it change. So if I go to 220, that is a pain in the butt. Yeah. So I'm not satisfied with that one right there. So yeah, at this point I probably need to back it off a little bit. So if I was to do like that, that's really tough to keep up. Okay, so yeah, about 200 is definitely a struggle for me to keep this kind of position, to make sure that it, well, stays in that position. Okay, zooming back out. And, alright, so this is palm mute accent stuff, the down pick and work. So, I think we've basically done this, at least the palm mute pattern before, I think. Maybe not this chord progression. So what I want you to do is just try starting at the 200. So it takes 2 bars to play the entire palm mute pattern. I would aim for at least that much as a minimum. So this way you make it through the entire palm mute accent pattern and then hit the beginning of the next bar. So see if you can just start with that. Just try starting with that. And then instead of working up to it. Like if you need to get more comfortable with what the palm mute pattern is, then yeah, working it up is a good thing to do. I don't think you need to do the whole fives thing. Not for this anyway. For the previous one, yeah, we're just doing the ones. But anyway, so for this, I think it would be fine if you like maybe just like start at 120 and then kind of maybe go up in 20s or 10s from that point, just to make sure you got a good feel for what the palm mute accent pattern is. Or you can just do it without a metronome and then just try going straight into the 200. But either way, starting with that, just trying to do it at, again, 200. Eventually, no warming up, just go right into it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then try adding a bit more. Try doing that much. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. Nah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, you know it. Try that much. A 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Starting to make my arm tired. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then the whole thing minus the repeats. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, it's a bit fancier at the end of that. Extra chord changes happening here compared to the other parts. So once you can play the entire thing without the repeats, go into the repetitions. Now, you could do like a similar thing. You play the entire thing and then just play 2 extra bars. Play the entire thing plus 4 bars. Play the entire thing plus 6 bars and so on. But I don't have to keep track of all that. I think it's easy to start off with, you know, like I'm just going to do the first 2, and then I'm going to do the first 4, then the first 6, and so on. But yeah, once you've gone through the entire thing, just see how many times you can play it. See how many repetitions you can get at the 200. And if you notice like you're falling off, it's not there anymore, just go ahead and stop. Shake your arm out, you know, give it a break. Because, yeah, you'll be definitely pushing your endurance for this. So, yeah, be careful, too. Like, if you feel anything weird, like, you know, funny things in the joint in your elbow, just stop. Stop right there. Don't push that too hard. Now, if you're just feeling it all in the muscle here, then, yeah, that's where we want it. Because I definitely feel it on the top of my forearm here, for sure, doing that stuff. And I like that stuff. So yeah, let's see. I'm going to just keep repeating it until I crap out to demonstrate what to do when you're done. Remember to breathe. Remember to breathe when you're doing this. Because, yeah, you got to get that oxygen into the muscle. 1, 2, 1, 2. course. Keep going. Ah, damn. Whew. Lord, my arm was getting stiff as hell there. Ow. So I felt like I was still keeping up with the strumming. So even though I goofed up the chords, and I always preach only perfect practice makes perfect. I mean, at this point, I'm not really concerned about the chord progression too much. The chord progression is just there to help make this more interesting. It's to make it fun to play, a neat thing to hear while you're doing it. Because you could just do this the whole time. You could just do... But, then it gets kind of monotonous. So we want the chord progression there, again, to make it more fun. Then yeah, I just got to that point. I felt like, I was really, really pushing it there. And when I started that last repetition, I was just I felt like my arm was about to just crap out on me. And I would just, it was like, nope, I'm out, I'm done. So yeah, that's basically what you want to do. And as far as how long to work on this one, I wouldn't push it too much, because, you're going to be really pushing it hard there. Definitely use your best, use your judgment. If it feels like you can keep going, okay, but, you really start feeling pooped, really starting to feel mentally exhausted as well as physically, and your arms really, really starting to be sore or stiff, yeah, go ahead and call it. So, 5 to 10 minutes on something like that would be plenty. Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes should be fine, I think. So, I think that does it. All right, any questions, let me know. I'll see you again next week.